Right, also today, Hong Kong's chief executive, Carrie maintains her government still has control over the region after months of violent protests. Pro-democracy protesters and police have been clashing on the streets. Authorities have fired tear gas and now water cannon as well to disperse demonstrators who themselves threw bricks and petrol bombs. Carrie says police will take decisive action against anyone committing offences.
If violence continues, the only thing that we should do is to stamp out that violence through law enforcement actions. You would just imagine if under the pretext of communication or starting a dialogue that we are not going to enforce the laws in Hong Kong, that we are going to tolerate all forms of violence and disruptions in Hong Kong. That will be the end of the rule of law in Hong Kong.
The Beijing-backed leader says she's confident the government can handle the unrest and won't give up on building a platform for dialogue. CNN reporter Will Ripley has more from Hong Kong.
This moment playing out now on the streets of Hong Kong pretty much underscores the division in this city. That man is waving the flag of mainland China, and he has basically ignited anger in the crowd of protesters, a small crowd who've gathered here on the sidewalk across from the police station. They have been shouting for hours at the police. At times they blocked the roads. Police came out, tried to move them away. But now the police are staying behind their walls at the police station. We've seen a couple of firsts this weekend, and this is now the 12th consecutive weekend of protests here in Hong Kong. We saw police fire a live round of ammunition into the air. It didn't hit anyone. We also saw police deploy water cannons, firing at protesters' barricades and in the direction of protesters, although we don't know if any people were actually hit. But what all of this continues to show is that the situation here in Hong Kong is touch and go. Outbreaks of violence can happen really at any moment as protesters move around the city, find roads to block off, police clear them out, and then they turn up somewhere else.